Hello and welcome again to BWS English Poem of the Week. Our first poem was written for people recovering from a breakup, but I think it's equally suited to the situation a lot of us find ourselves in today. It's about stopping and thinking and looking forward to the return of better times. It's an excerpt from a poem by John O'Donoghue called To Bless the Space Between Us. This is the time to be slow. Lie low to the wall until the bitter weather passes. Try as best you can not to let the wire brush of doubt scrape from your heart all sense of yourself and your hesitant light. If you remain generous, time will come good, and you will find your feet again on fresh pastures of promise, where the air will be kind and blushed with beginning. Our second poem was written by Harry in Year 7, and again Harry focuses on the lockdown and asks some really important questions about how it's made us feel. It's called The Lockdown Blues. The trees outside my window seem to shake their heads at me, sitting watching the world outside where the birds were flying free. I sat and watched till sundown, and day to nighttime paid its dues. Then as I drifted off to sleep, I thought of lockdown blues. I thought of all those empty streets and the spirits that down them walked. And outside on those empty tracks, not one poor lost soul talked. And when I watched the sun arise, amid the crimson pinks and blues of the world in all its glory, I thought of the lockdown blues. I thought of the silenced voices, of how memory and grief entwine, but how yet amid the darkness, the smallest light can shine. Amid all the cries of suffering, the cries of loss, but of hope too. Then a thrush outside my window sang, the sound of the lockdown blues. We do not trek outside anymore, for the danger in the air. And the roads devoid of life and hope are just too much to bear. We can't go on much longer, a life of make and mend. And so our hopes of lockdowns final, swift end. And as I looked out on my windowsill, upon which a pigeon cooed, I searched my mind for any hope, but just found lockdown blues. Well, what a fantastic poem, Harry. Well done. And I really look forward to receiving more requests and hearing more of your lockdown poetry. Stay safe. See you next week.